My name's Alex George. I'm an A&E and TV doctor. I'm here to talk about gut health. We'll cover the basics and we'll dive a bit deeper into why the gut is so important for you. So your gut is basically your mouth to your bum. It's the whole tract all the way through. And the gut microbiome is a rich ecosystem of trillions of bacteria, virus, fungi and yeast that make up the flora that's within your gut. In fact, there's around 10 to the power of 14 microorganisms in your gut. So that's around tenfold the total number of human cells in your body. Mind-blowing, I know. What we're knowing more and more now as doctors and scientists is how important our gut microbiome is for our general health. From breaking down food, toxins, producing vitamins and supporting our immune system is so vital to our general health. What we've also learned as well over the last few years is that actually what goes on in here, in your gut and in your stomach affects what goes on up here too. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced butterflies in your stomach, maybe when you're nervous for an exam or something else important. And that tells you there's something going on up here that's affecting this down here. Many factors play a role into the health of our gut microbiome. From the food we eat, our stress levels, the environment, and even how much sleep we have, all of this plays a part in the health of our gut microbiome. It's so important we do look after our little bacteria because it plays a vital role in our lives, from breaking down food to keeping toxins at bay, to making vitamins and supporting our immune system. All of this is vital. So it's so important we nourish and grow our bacteria and look after the little guys that are working hard in the front line. In terms of your gut microbiome, a healthy gut is one that's rich and diverse in microorganisms to support your body and your mind. That is why it's so important that we realise that our gut and the health of our gut is one of the factors that plays a bigger role in our general health. There are so many factors that can play a role and contribute to an unhealthy gut. If you think about our lives, we're all running around, we're so busy these days, we're stressed, we're not sleeping very much, we're maybe not eating perfectly all the time, and sometimes we're even taking medications that aren't helpful for our gut too. All these things can contribute and come together and give the little guys inside a bit of a hard time. So what we need to do is have a look at our life, our lifestyle, and think about the things we can do that can help. Eating a healthy diet as best we can, making sure we're getting plenty of rest, we're sleeping plenty, and also considering a little bit what we can do to be kinder to ourselves, look after our mental health, de-stress and unwind. And in turn, this will look after your gut and your gut will look after you. Our gut goes from our mouth to our bottom and plays a wide variety of roles and is very important for the function of our bodies. First of all, for the digestive system. So it breaks down food, it provides us with the nutrition, the minerals we need to be healthy and strong. Actually, our gut bacteria is very important because it helps break down certain fats, carbohydrates and proteins as well, and really aids in that process so we can absorb our food well and use it within our bodies. It's super important for our immune system as well. Not only does it help provide some of the vitamins that we need, or produce some of these vitamins, but it also educates our immune system too. When you're a child and you're growing up, your gut bacteria is actually teaching your immune system. It's showing the body what healthy gut bacteria is and therefore teaches some tolerance to the immune system. So we're not in a constant state of inflammation and feeling unwell, but it also teaches us what bad bacteria and bad pathogens are in our body as well, to keep a good balance between tolerance and inflammation and immunity. Good gut bacteria also helps regulate the level of pathogens or bad bacteria in your gut. So if you think you've got an army of good soldiers keeping the bad soldiers at bay, so another important part of the immune system. We're learning so much more about gut health literally every day. There's so much more research being done into gut health and weight regulation, preventing obesity, also good gut health helping prevent diabetes as well. So there's so much work being done in this field and it really is exciting. Something personally I think is amazing as someone who's fascinated around mental health and well-being is the understanding that actually what goes on in here really can play a role in how we feel up here. So good gut health through this gut-brain axis, so the gut speaking with the brain, can make us feel happier and healthier. Some of the things you can do in your day-to-day life to really help your gut bacteria grow and thrive is to think about your lifestyle factors. If you think about it, your gut bacteria are like little workers. So if you nourish them and feed them well, they'll grow strong and they'll look after you and they'll serve you well. So some of the things that you can do is to think about your sleep. Try and make sure that you're having a regular sleep cycle. You're going to bed at similar times each night and you're getting at least your 8 hours of sleep. Exercise too. Exercise is great for the whole body, for the mind, and also for your physical health, and even your gut health too. I know life is very stressful, and sometimes it's very hard with your diet to eat perfectly, and no one can do that all the time. But trying your best to have as much plant-based foods, a diet that's high in fibre, and really making sure that you're having that balance of the different nutrients and vitamins that you need, because that will look after your gut bacteria, and in turn it will look after you. So my top tips to look after your gut microbiome would be, number one, think of them as a workforce. They're working hard for your body. They need nourishing and nurturing to grow strong. Number two, try and eat a plant-based diet as much as possible with plenty of fibre in your diet so that they are healthy and that they're strong. Also make sure that you're looking after your general health. You're exercising, you take time for you and your wellness, that you're getting plenty of sleep, and you're trying to reduce the stress in your life, because ultimately that will help your gut bacteria too. I really hope that's given you some understanding into gut health and what you can do to look after your gut bacteria. I really enjoyed this session. I hope we can do this again soon.